Hi everyone, this is Anil. Welcome to ServiceNow Encryption and Key Management Data Model Walkthrough. In this video, we will do a walkthrough of ServiceNow Key Management scoped application. We'll see what are the various components involved and deep dive into each of them. Let's get started. So if you see here, this is the data model. Now let me zoom this a little bit and start from top left. Uh, in terms of understanding different shapes in this data model, this shape is for tables. So this is of shape octagon. They're all tables, and the remaining shapes have their own definition. Like for example, uh, this is also octagon with a different color, and this is a dictionary and so on. Anyway, so let's get started. So the first one is syskmf crypto module. So we'll try to look at this table in the platform. Syskmf crypto label. This is the one cryptographic module. Let's open this table and start from here. So this table has all these entries. There are like 42 of them out of the box. And if you open any of them, for example, CM Glide Encryptor, we can see that it has all these fields. Like there's a field called crypto module, which is used as a reference to syskmf module crypto spec. So this is the record, and it has crypto specifications, which is this one here. This is a table. So if you open this record, you can see that the table name crypto specification, and it has this record here. Like algorithm definition, lifecycle definition, key origin, key creation. These are the different phases in this crypto specification. And then we have next is module keys. So we should see an entry for that also here. Yeah, this one, wrapped module key. So which is this one here. So if you open module keys, you'll see that it has generation date, activation date, key lifecycle state, and so on. And then we have sub-modules is the next one. So we should see that as well. The line going out of this. So if you trace this one here, there is something called as signature configuration, which has a reference to this signature crypto module. Let's see, where is that? If I go back here, signature crypto, try the other way around. So this is signature configuration. Yeah, so it's referring to this table here. So if I do a list on this one, so we can see different table names, and then there's a signature purpose, signature generation fields, signature generation filter, and so on. So let's use this one for example, sys auto underscore script, schedule script execution. So here the game of signature purpose is circle of trust, and then signature generation fields are all of these, and then this is signature generation filter, right? And we'll look at one more example, which is let's look at maybe script include. So here you have the table name, the signature generation field, and so on. And we'll just look at one more for ECC agent jar. So even on this one, you have this signature configuration setup. So here you have this checkbox checked called sign attachment, which means every time the jar file gets uploaded to mid server, that is getting signed from ServiceNow. So it's a platform, right? So that is that. Now that's about these tables here. Now let's keep traversing through the next one. So we start off with this one. We covered this, and so we start from here. We covered this one. Let's traverse the next one. Let's first do vertically, then do horizontally. The next one is schema of resource exchange request. That's the next table. So if you see here we have this resource exchange requests. And if you look at the any record here, it has a reference to crypto module, crypto spec, and there's a status called request pending. So it is talking about source host, target host, and source instances ID and so on. Right? That's the purpose of this table here. Next we go to, as you can see here, it has a reference to crypto specs, and then it has a reference to, so there is a business rule on this called create policy for cloning request. That is that. And then we have a dictionary called evaluate by policy, which is a reference to crypto caller policy. So if I go back here, open a record, so we should see a reference to policy, or from there reference to back to here, basically one of the two, right? And then that's about that table. Let's see what else is there. So then you have also few business rules running on this, like if I scroll down a little bit, create reject policy manually rejected, and then we also have post process after keys are received. So all of that is part of this exchange request. The next table, as we are traversing vertically, is crypto caller policy. So let's look at that. The next one is this table here, game of crypto caller policy. And if you scroll down to a show list, you can see that it has all these policies, module access policies. And let's take one example here. Allow encrypt SSH private key. So this is the policy name, result is track, crypto module is this one, script table is script included, target script. So all of this is defined in the module access policy right in this table. I'll take one more, look at one more example. So auto encrypt SSH private key. Let's take this one. Allow med extension context. So here again, policy name, crypto module, type, script table, and target script. So this is about module access policy. Let's see how it's connected to other tables. So exchange request will use this access policy. And similarly, if you see this one here, it has a dictionary entry called identify group alias, and then it connects to identify group alias table, and then there is a UI action for update, and then dictionary entry for target role. So this should be referencing to a table which is not in this application scope, which is why you don't see a target node for this. But yeah, that is that. And similarly, we have a few more connections to this one. So let's look at them. So this is going back to a dictionary entry, which is taking us all the way back to crypto spec, right? So anyway, that's the next reference table and so on, right? So you can basically go through the image that I'm going to share the link to, so you can, yeah. get a deeper understanding as well. That's about the caller policy. The next one is identify group alias. That's the next table. So this is the next one, identify group alias. And if I do a show list on this, we don't have any records in this one. So let's try the other one. Yeah, so there's no data here. So let's move to the next one. But this is used by this table here, the crypto caller policy table. Right. Now, if I keep scrolling down, I will see, let's go left. Then the last table is sys KMF certificate. So let's look at that. KMF certificate. Sys KMF certificate. And if I do, so I'll do a show list on this table to see all the KMF certificates if they're there, right? So that is that. And it only has UI actions on it. That is revoke certificate, request certificate, and then you have uh, download certificate and download certificate in PM. So these are all the options which are available in this SysKMF certificate table. That's about these ones here. Let's go scroll right. So we have got all of these. Let's keep going on the right for tables. So next we have SysKMF key lifecycle default. Key lifecycle default. So if you see this one, this table, again, do a list on this. So these are all lifecycle templates which are available. So if I look at public data encryption key, you can see that it has a reference to module crypto specification, key type, and then there's a field lifecycle template which has expiration date and so on. Right? That is about that. So if I go back here, and it is being referenced by this table, which is crypto spec, which we have seen here as well. And then we have a few business rules running on that, which is this one here, which is key type. That's the business rule. Oh, sorry, the business rule is okay. This is a dictionary entry as well called key type, which basically maps to okay. So this one doesn't have a wait, hold on. So this key type is getting mapped to syskmf key type. That's the reference to this one here. So we start off at the table, which is key lifecycle templates. So templates. Yeah, so we are looking at this table, and then we found that it has reference to this other tables. For example, if you pick this line here, obviously it has a business rule which is enforce unique on key lifecycle temp. That's that. And then we have two outgoing lines. One is for dictionary, which is key type, and the second one is lifecycle default. So two of them. So that is that. The next is syskmf empirical key. Syskmf empirical, and if I open this one, do a list on this. It has no data, but yeah, basically this is another table, and it has again reference to key spec. Then if I scroll down at this level, now there are no more tables. Okay, the sysKMF external key, 6 sysKMF instance key. So let's look at them. sysKMF instance. So when I tried doing a list on that table, I couldn't find I got this error, security constraints. But basically I'm trying to traverse to this table, sysKMF instance key. And the next one is sysKMF external key. So let's try that. How do I show a list on this? Okay, we don't have any external keys here. And then here we have your UI actions on them, like rotate instance key, rotate IRK. That is that. Then we talked about the certificate table already, so let's move on. Yeah, we talked about this already, so let's keep going. Then we have nothing here. The next table is sysKMF key metadata. Start with sysKMF key metadata. So here you can see keys, key information. So if I open one of them, there is activation date, there is key alias, key type, generation date, activation date, key lifecycle state, algorithm, and so on. And in terms of how it is consumed by the tables, so there is a wrapped key sysID, which is on the right. This one here. So if I scroll right, this KMF metadata. So sysKMF wrapped module key, that is the table it is referencing for key sysID. And then we have this one here, crypto purpose, which is referencing to a table called crypto purpose, right? Which is coming from here. It is the module crypto spec. And similarly, I go back here to metadata. So it has this one, which has two tables. Like, so if I start from this is the second one. And similarly, if I come back here, then click on the next dictionary, which is this one here, then it maps to sysKMF key type, which you can see here. Then if I go back to metadata again, look at the next one, and you can see that it maps to certificate. Again, that table is outside scope of the scope tab, which is why you're not seeing it here, but that's the references on this one. Next we move to sysKMF key type. So as you can see here, the first one, sys crypto purpose. That's the reference. And going back, next one is sysKMF module policy. Then we have again sysKMF module policy. Fourth one, sysKMF module key policy. And similarly, sysKMF key lifecycle policy. So the KMF type key type is used in many places, as you can see. All the references are mentioned here. Right? So it also goes back to a metadata table. Let's look at this table in the system. Key type. If I open this table. So under a list on this, we can see all those key types: private certificate signing key, private data encryption key, and so on and so forth. And coming back, so the next table will be sysKMF crypto purpose. So it has a reference to SysKMF module crypto spec. So let's go back. Then it has different. The next one is SysKMF crypto spec algorithm. That's the next one. If I go back to purpose again, next table is key type, which maps to key type. If we go back to purpose again, next table is crypto purpose, which takes you to KMF template algorithm. So that's the crypto purpose table. Next, this KMF crypto purpose. That's the table we're looking at. So let's open that table. So it has all these records here, like 16 records, circle of trust, TCCQ, asymmetric key wrapping, and so on. And it has key type, as we have seen. Then there's operation, then there's a short description, and so on and so forth. Let's come back here. Then we have SysKMF crypto spec algorithm. Now this has references to this one here, KMF module policy. Then it has reference to SysKMF algorithm. Go back here. So the first one is going through the SysKMF algorithm table. Next, if I come back here, the next copy the label. So the next dictionary is SysKMF module policy. Let's go to key type. And third one is taking us to SysKMF template algorithm. Search again. The last one is going to SysKMF crypto spec algorithm. So these are the different tables which are involved, which interact with this table. So the last one, it's going to crypto purpose table, right? That's that. So let's look at this in the system. So SysKMF crypto spec algorithm. So here we have all those crypto spec specific algorithms where you have the algorithm name, the purpose, and the key type, and so on. So as you can see, you have like 144 of them. But yeah, that's that. Then if I keep going to the next table, so we have key lifecycle default line, which we have seen already, the key lifecycle table. So this is a line item for that. And then we have key lifecycle policy. And then we have module key. Then we have other tables like resource framework log, resolution framework log, CSR audit, and these other pieces, right? And there is a migrate context module relationships, crypto specs, spec template, and so on. Now, these are the various tables involved, and then these are the dictionary entries that reference these two other tables. And we also have other information here, such as if I just go back to smaller view. So these are all the script includes which are available on these tables, and it also talks about which script include references which table. That's also mentioned here. And then these are all the business rules and UI actions, which we already have seen some of the examples. And then you have these ones here, which are your flow operations. So that's also mentioned here. So that's about a little deep dive into ServiceNow key management from a data model perspective. So this image is accessible on the community link, which I'm going to post on this video. So you can also download and access it. Thank you for watching. This is Anil.